الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين والعاقبة للمتقين أما بعد. Number 1. Islamic history. Sultan Nuruddin Zangi rahimahullah. Sultan Nuruddin Zangi rahimahullah was born on the 17th of Shawwal 511 AH. He was a pious man who was often engaged in ibadah. He succeeded his father Imamuddin Zangi as the king of Sham and opened up madrasas in all the major centers. He showed great respect for the ulama and men of knowledge and also spent a lot in sadaqah. When his wife once complained of having too little, he gave her his 3 shops, which yielded only 20 dinars a year. When she said that this was still too little, he told her, "This is all I possess. Everything else you see with me is the property of the public. I am just their treasurer and do not want to go to Jahannam by misappropriating this trust for your sake." His greatest desire was to conquer Baytul Muqaddas, but he did not realize this dream. He passed away in the year 569 AH, and it was his general Salahuddin Ayyubi rahimahullah who conquered Baytul Muqaddas in the year 583 AH. The historian Ibn Athir rahimahullah writes that after the Khulafa Rashideen and Hazrat Umar bin Abdul Aziz rahimahullah, he has no knowledge of a personality better and more just than Sultan Nuruddin Zangi rahimahullah. Number 2. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam's miracle, curing a child who could not talk. When Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam was returning after pelting the Jamra Aqaba during the Hajj, a woman brought a child to Hazrat Maulana saying, "O Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, my child has been afflicted with a disease because of which he is unable to speak." Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam then asked for a dish of water, washed both his hands, gargled his mouth, and then handed it to the woman, saying, "Keep giving him the water to drink," sprinkling some upon him and making dua that Allah cures him. Hazrat Jundub raziyallahu anha says that when she met the woman a year later and asked her about the child, she replied, "He is well and has a level of understanding that even some adults do not have." Ibn Majah 3532. Number 3. A farad. Paying the laborer in full. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that amongst the 3 persons whom he shall contest on the day of Qiyamah will be the person who employed a laborer, extracted the full labor due from him, and then failed to pay him in full. Ibn Majah 2442 from Hazrat Abu Hurairah raziyallahu anhu. It is wajib compulsory to pay the employee in full. Number 4. A sunnah. The dua for beneficial knowledge. Hazrat Abu Hurairah raziyallahu anhu reports that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam used to recite the following dua. Allahumma anfa'ni bima 'allamtani wa 'allimni ma yanfa'uni wa zidni 'ilma. Translation: O Allah, grant me the full benefit of the knowledge you gave me, teach me beneficial knowledge, and increase my knowledge. Tirmizi 3599. Number 5. An important act and its virtue. Raising an orphan. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "The best Muslim household is that which has an orphan and which treats him well. The worst Muslim household is that which has an orphan and which treats him badly." Ibn Majah 3679 from Hazrat Abu Hurairah raziyallahu anhu. Number 6. A sin. Miserliness. Allah says in the Quran, "Those who are miserly with what Allah has given them from His bounty, especially miserly in spending for jihad, should never think that this miserliness is best for them. Indeed, it is worse for them. That wealth, etc., with which they are miserly shall soon be tied to their necks like a yoke on the day of judgment. To Allah belongs the inheritance of the heavens and the earth, because everything will be left entirely to Him when Qiyamah takes place. And Allah is informed of what you do, and will compensate you for whatever you spend for His pleasure. Surah Al Imran, verse 180. Number 7. This world. The things of this world are transitory. Allah says in the Quran, whatever you have been granted in this world are the assets and adornments of this worldly life, which you will have with you only for a short while. However, that, the rewards for your good deeds, which is with Allah, is better and everlasting. Do you not understand that it is foolish to cling on to something temporary at the expense of losing something everlasting? Surah Qasas, verse 60. Number 8. The Akhirah. How the grave treats the mu'min. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam stated that when a mu'min is laid into the grave, it says to him, "Blessed is your arrival. From all the people walking on earth, I liked you the best. Now that you have been made over to me, you will see how well I treat you." The grave will then expand for him, and a door to Jannah will be opened up for him. Tirmizi 2460 from Hazrat Abu Sa'id Khudri radiyallahu anhu. Number 9. Cures from the Quran and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Treating a weak heart. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, use oranges because it strengthens the heart. Kanzul Ummal 28253. Muhaddithin state that orange juice cleanses the stomach, effectively stops nausea and vomiting, and increases the appetite. Number 10. Advice from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, when a person is given a gift, he should give something he has with him in exchange. If he has nothing to give, he should praise the person in gratitude, because whoever does this has shown gratitude, and whoever does not has been ungrateful. Abu Dawood 4813 from Hazrat Jabir radiyallahu anhu. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.